is Ezzy with Flippin' Treasures. How you guys doing today? This is going to be part 2 of the locker that I'm calling G.I. Jane. This lady was phenomenal. My wife and I, we went through a lot of the stuff last night, just get an idea of what we have, because there's just so much, and a lot of it is military. So yes, these boxes I have gone through, but I left the boxes the way that I found them, and we're gonna open them up. This is probably gonna be about like a 3-part video because there's that much stuff. So let's get this party started. Right off the get-go, just to get it off the table, we got this Crate and Barrel. It says ceramic pumpkin. Go in the storage unit. I remember in the last video I did open it up, and sure and behold, it is a ceramic pumpkin. It's probably sell at the flea market. Actually pretty cool. It's light up, so we might even keep it for ourselves. But that's the first little box. Ceramic pumpkin. It's the only thing in there. That's kind of cool. Next we found got a few pieces of art. Oh, this is pretty neat. It is signed. It's something with Notre Dame Cathedral. It's very pretty. This lady was very religious as well as being a colonel. Yes, colonel in the U.S. Army. World War II, Korean War. It was insane, the stuff this lady did. Also found this. Thought this was very cool. Don't know much about it, but it's very old. Then we got this other painting here that we found. Or like watercolor or even colored pencil, possibly. Pretty neat. Alright, let's get into a bin. You guys want to see a bin? I want to see a bin. Let's see what's in this bin right here. Like I said, this is the way I found it. We did go through it just to get more idea of what's going on in this unit, but this is what I found in this bin. These are military buttons for her uniforms. I mean, there's like a bag of like 30 buttons, the gold ones, and they are the Waterbury pins. We did a little research last night online with these, and there's not a lot of sales, but they're not cheap. You know, here's like some loose ones, very pretty. You know, we saw like 4 of the big coat buttons. There's more. We got more. There's probably 30 in there. We got like 25 of these. These are cool. Kind of like a Ponzi looking with the American flag. Thought those are cool. Then some littler buttons of the same bronze. But overall, I mean, this right here is over 100 buttons. Military vintage buttons. These are from like the 40s through the 1970s, because that's how long she served. She did her career, as I found out, in the U.S. Army. So that's like the first little bag I found. Then we got this box. I wish, you know, I left these with the unit, the storage unit people. I left pictures and paperwork, but they didn't want any stuff like this. These are the lady's dog tags from when she served. Stuff that she wore around her neck. I'm gonna hold on to these, and the wife and I actually might go to her grave. It's not too far away from my house. We found her obituary, and I might actually go put these with her, because she loved the service. These look like they're like shoulder badges. I got two white ones, and I got like 2 embroidered ones. Looks like I'm gonna have to go to like an army surplus store nearby to possibly just get some more information on this stuff. I mean, I got like 2 of these I found. Very cool. So when her on her uniforms, you know, back then in the service, I mean, probably still today, but you have to put your last name on everything, and I literally got, there's 5 of them right here. So you can put them on your shirts. I found, I mean, there's even more, but just in this box, these are all patches. I don't have no meaning. She like said she was a nurse. You know, we got like 2s. We got a patch like that. We got like a lightning bolt patch. Another one of those other ones. This one's like, looks like a mountain. Another one. Thought this was the Pepsi logo, but it's not. Another mountaintop. Then we have, you know, variations of this one. There's another one of those that's never been used. Never been used. These are like all brand new. And we got like ones with just an arrow. So I want to take this stuff to the surplus store near my house and see if the guy has any knowledge on any of this stuff. Found some of her name badges with her name. Her various like merits, I think they're called. Just tons of stuff. This is all stuff she earned. Just being a colonel. Now I've looked some of these up, and I'm seeing some of these going as high as like $20 to $30 a piece. And this is just a few of them. These are very cool. On this just has her name. It's just band. I want to say they used to stitch this into their clothing so they know who they are. Picture, can't show that. I tried giving back all the pictures, but obviously a few slipped in. 2 brand new U.S. Army vintage, you know, the sew-on clothes. This is pretty cool. Bunch of old vintage pins. There's more of the Eagles. Like I said, she was a nurse. So I got gold nurse pins at the end. Bunch of US pins. So you had to put those on her uniforms as well. These are pins for these style badges. More patches. More patches. More eagle pins. And they all on the back say Sterling. Now I don't know if that's the maker's mark or is it made out of sterling silver. But it says Sterling on it. So these are type of things I want to go get checked out. More pins. More pins. Lots of pins. And I mean lots of pins. This lady was amazing. She was all over the world. This is hat insignia on this box. So let's see what's in it. Oh wow. Gold pins that they wore on their hats. Alright, so I just dug out all this like Chinaware. I have 24 of these. These are in stacks of 4. I got 6 stacks. I got 2 of these like bowls with lids. I have a total of 5 of these like little plates. And it's all porcelain, but I have no idea what it is. Like I said, she was over in Japan for some of her services, so I'm thinking that this is where this came from. You know, there's 5 of these. Or actually, I take that back, there's 9 of these. So, and then there was also this cool little plate. And it's marked. It's got a Germany label on it. It's pretty cool. You can hang it on the wall. But anyways, I'm gonna get this stuff put back and then we'll dive into some more treasures. Alright, so let's go through this quick box. This won't take long. Bunch of old Bibles. I mean old Bibles. Prayer books, Bibles. I mean, some of these are so old that they're literally just crumbling because they're so old. I don't know if there's a market on these. I mean, some of these are pretty beat up. I mean, literally just falling apart. This is from 1858, this book right here. 1858. That book's extremely old. The Cottage Physician. Like I said, she was a nurse, so she was into medical stuff. This book's dated at 1895. So, I don't know too much about stuff like this. All I know is that, I mean, it's so old that it's probably not really worth anything because of the condition. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. But I own some old books and Bibles now. That's all that was in that box. I mean, the stuff's so old that all this stuff just fell off of it. Alright, let's jump into another little quickie bin. just out of that box. That was kind of like her junk box, and these are just some of the things besides the pens and pencils and staplers that I found in that box. Just some extra pins. Thought this was kind of cool, the inaugural address of JFK. This is kind of neat. It says it's made in Spain, like a seashell art, religious artifacts. I thought this was kind of cool. Gummed reinforcements, 19 cents. Or she actually paid 15 cents. But stuff like this old like vintage box and stuff, people will buy that. A decorative egg shell painted. An Apollo Armstrong kind of like coin medallion. Thought that was neat. Looks like a homemade maybe rosary. America's bicentennial. Made in Italy. So just some random stuff. So stay tuned. We'll get into some more. When I dug through the bin, we showed this in the first video. Looks like it's made out of like corn husk maybe. The tag says made in Taiwan, Republic of China. It's very unique. And then remember, I showed you, found a bunch of these like Bibles, mass books. They all had like price tags on them. So maybe they were doing like an estate sale before they put stuff in the locker. On this, it says Continental Army Command, Fort Monroe, Virginia, 1955 to 1958. Thought that was kind of neat. Another patch. It's a thing about like a dinner dance. 1975. Stuff that's like in Chinese or Japanese. Just different. Here's a parking ticket. That was kind of cool. I have no idea. Just a bunch of random like Chinese. Just some military documents. Thought this one was pretty cool. Got a bunch of foreign money. Foreign money here. We got Netherlands. I have no idea what some of these are. I'm gonna take them to a coin expert just to get an idea. We got stuff from Italy. It says the Japanese government, but it says like 10 pesos. I didn't know that the Japanese government used pesos. I have no idea. So I want to take this stuff in. And then this is very cool. It says Tuesday, May 8th, 1945. Just says Germany quits. I thought that was very cool. Foreign money can be expensive or it's just collectible. Looks like she had kind of like she got like a scrapbook. These are just various things. Like quotes. We did find some books. There were boxes in there that had the name Glory on it. And we actually found out in the obituary that that was one of her nieces. Well, I have a bunch of her niece's poems that she wrote. really cool. And like this one's from 1968. This one's from 1968. There's like a vintage Peanuts cutout out of a newspaper comic. Here's the Pledge of the Army Nurses, Florence Nightingale Pledge, Prayer of an Army Nurse, Oath of Hippocrates, the Creed of the Red Cross. I mean, there's just so much. These are like their songs. I mean, there's just a lot of cool stuff in this book. Thought this was an interesting book. Stuff like this, I know it's gonna be hard to sell, but you know, stuff like this too, you know, it's like a history book of its own. It's pretty neat. Well, we're getting down to the nitty gritty for this part of the video. I know it's getting long, but oh, we also found a hair dryer in that bin. That's perfect for the flea market. Let's go through this box real fast, and I'm gonna skim through the last one, and then you guys are just gonna have to wait for another video. Anyways, this box, it literally looked just like this. So let's see what we got in here. We got some like commemorative coins, you know, award coins. So I'm gonna take these to the Army surplus or to the coin dealer. Got some more patches, more pins, wooden nickel. She's been to Alaska. Guardian Angel medallion. Celebrating 150 years, Passion of Christ. Another medallion or uniform pin. Empty box. Put that in there. A nurse volunteer pin. World War II pin. Broken keychain, Jesus, and some other miscellaneous junk. Alright, we got this one, another commemorative coin. It says it is sterling silver, so that's cool. Silver's always good. It says April 1973. More for medals or badges for uniforms. This is a Florence Nightingale medal. Thought that was really cool. It's very heavy too. This is a ROC Mutual Defense Commemorative Badge, 1955 through 1979. Thought that was very cool. This is personal stuff. So we just went through it. This is a World War II medallion. Like said, she was in World War II. She was also in the Korean War. These are the Korea badges and pins. This one is Korea service, her servicing in Korea. This one is American campaign. It's kind of cool. It's got like a submarine, airplane, a ship. Very neat. This box here United States of America. This is very cool, very pretty. She made the service her career. I mean, gosh, National Defense Medal. That's cool. Another medal. And another medal. She went to Loyola University, which is in Chicago. But yeah, this lady was amazing. So I'm gonna stop this video here. Stay tuned for, it'll be basically part 3, but it'll be part 2 of the digging, but it'll be my 3rd video. So like this video, share this video, subscribe to this video. And this is Ezzy, and thanks for watching Ezzy's Flippin' Treasures.